Have I come at a bad time, Holly? If I have, just say so.
No, of course not. Come on in.
I don't want to disturb Robert if he's working home today.
No, he's out. He's on some kind of mysterious secret mission. Well, he wouldn't explain it to me.
Strange you should use the word secret. Sometimes I think it applies to Grant.
What do you mean?
He's been acting so strange lately. I used to think that it was just my imagination or that I was being overly sensitive, but lately I just don't know.
I think you better fill me in on all of this.
Well, just today was a good example. I went over to the campus to pick up some schedules, and I ran into Grant.
Well, there doesn't sound anything strange about that.
No, ordinarily it wouldn't be. He goes off over there often to look for Gerald. Coffee, and he practically took my head off.
That doesn't sound like Grant at all.
No, it isn't. Well, it usually isn't. But then sometimes, like today, for example, he can turn into a completely different person. I mean, one minute he is a completely kind, loving, thoughtful human being, and the next he is a cold dictator. I just don't understand him.
Yeah, but you know how much he loves you.
I know he cares about me. Once in a while, I catch him looking at me, and I know he cares. But then there is a line, and God help me when I cross it.
A line?
Yes, there is a barrier. I can go just so far, no farther. If he seems troubled about something and I ask him about it, I never know if he is going to jump on me or if he's going to tell me. When I try to get close to him, sometimes he responds, and sometimes he just pulls away.
Was he always like that?
I don't know. If he was, I wasn't aware of it. Sometimes I think it all started when I was seeing Jimmy Lee.
Oh, surely he knows that that's all over.
Well, I thought he did. Lord knows it was a fiasco, and it certainly is over. But ever since then, I don't think he quite trusts me. And since he doesn't trust me, he doesn't share with me.
If you really think that he doesn't trust you, then believe me, you have to do something about it, and the sooner the better.
Oh, I want to, Holly, but what?
I'm not sure, but I do know this, is that trust is the most important thing in any marriage. You've really got to work to get his trust here.
I am certainly not doing anything to inspire anything other than trust.
Yes, but that's not enough. I know from experience, so believe me, that if the person you love doesn't trust you, and there's no basis for any kind of a relationship at all.
But I still don't know what to do about it.
Well, neither do I. I just know that trust is vital. And if you don't have that, then you have nothing.
Holly?
Yes?
You're married to Robert, right?
Yes, I am.
But it's not him you're talking about, is it? You mind a question?
Ask away. I'm in an expansive mood.
Yeah, that's the question. You're in some sort of a mood. Now, what is so amusing?
I just love watching other people in a exercise in futility.
Why are you so sure it's futile? You know what they're looking for.
I know what they say they're looking for. Drugs. The big boogeyman drugs.
No. Come on, I'm serious.
So are they. They say they're looking for drugs. Okay. I know that if they expect to find anything other than a regular casino chip in there, they're out of luck.
Hey, I expected the place to be empty.
Yeah, well, as you can see, it isn't.
I can see. I was going to run over a little bit of my material here. I didn't think I was going to disturb anybody.
Oh, you won't disturb anybody. As a matter of fact, some music might really inspire them to new heights.
I won't bother you guys?
Music never bothers me, pal.
All right. Any requests?
Yeah, I think, something funereal.
You got it.
Actually, Connie, you know, I think we might lodge a organized taxpayers' protest.
Against what?
Against a public servant who operates on taxes and on the people's money, who obviously has nothing better to do than to just spend all day playing count the chips.
Well, look, I don't have all day to waste. So, since I can't get anything done here, do you mind if I go run some errands?
Go right ahead.
You want to come along?
You want to miss this? You're out of your mind.
Miss what?
The climax to this charade, of course.
And what, may I ask, is that?
Well, first of all, Robert will squirm when he continues not to be able to find anything. Secondly, he will concede to my demands to reopen the club, which should happen very, very soon. And I wouldn't miss that for nothing.
Bye.
Bye.
What is that? Ah, Cole Porter.
Oh, not even close.
Story of my life. Listen, I'll see you later.
Oh, yes, sweetie.
Still can't get over the fact they closed you down.
Ah, it's ridiculous. Scorpio could get 20 guys eyeballing the joint, and they still wouldn't find anything illegal going down.
Well, gentlemen, leaving empty-handed?
Well, thanks for your cooperation, Luke.
You're welcome, sir. Do you know D.L. Brock?
Yeah, we've met.
Mm-hmm. You leaving, Luke?
For quite a while.
We will see you again, Luke.
I don't doubt that.
I hope you read the newspaper. Even they know what a jerk you made of yourself.
Listen, I'm going to cut out, too.
Oh, I thought you wanted to rehearse.
I just got this terrific idea for an arrangement. I want to talk to Tiffany about it because I think she's going to like it.
And if it's in her key, she'll love it.
Okay, well, I'll see you again later, working here.
Bet on it.
Never bet against the house.
Wise move. Gregory, I'm going to reopen this place. I'm going to reopen this place bigger and better than ever.
Find out.
Not very much, actually, but then neither did Scorpio and Valentine.
Valentine?
Yes, I recognized him the minute I saw him. And incidentally, he seems to be a rather good friend of Luke Spencer's.
Well, if Valentine showed up, that means they're sure the disc is still in the casino.
Obviously, he and Scorpio were very busily going through all the chips that they could get their hands on.
But they didn't find anything, you're sure?
Absolutely. Never saw two more frustrated people.
Good. Well, that means if it didn't turn up, we still have a chance.
As a matter of fact, we have two chances. I stopped by a payphone on my way back here and contacted our agent in Washington, the one we placed in Valentine's office.
Yes?
She said that Valentine has just sent for a copy of Gerald's original notes, the microfilm copy, and it's on its way here right now by special courier.
Well, that must mean they've asked Gerald to recreate the disc before the expo.
And that checks out with what Gerald said to me.
Which was what?
He was grumbling about having to redo an old project.
But this is good news, because if we can't get the disc back from the casino, we can steal the microfilm and set our own scientists to work on it.
It's easier said than done.
They're bound to have beefed up security, both in Gerald's office and the lab.
And change the codes at the entry.
Yes, but we've broken the code once. We can do it again. I think we should start to work in both areas, both the casino and Gerald's lab.
Well, I'll take the casino. I'm the obvious one for that, after all. An artist needs his rehearsal. You two work out a plan to steal that microfilm.
Right. I can certainly understand Gerald's attitude.
What do you mean?
His frustration about having to start all over. So must we.
Gerald's not the only one starting over. We're starting over, too. And this time, no slip-ups.
I'll assume this is my cue to leave the room.
Why?
I'm only anticipating you, Robert.
I am sorry, Mrs. Scorpio. Our meetings have to be in secret.
May I offer you a drink before I leave?
If you would excuse me, I must contact my office in Washington. As to the offer of the drink, Mrs. Scorpio, I think I'll wait until I have something to celebrate.
I'll assume from that remark that your day was not successful.
No. But you can stop worrying about my badgering your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. He's going to reopen his casino much sooner than I hoped.
I think I can do without your caustic remarks, Robert. Obviously, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, isn't working, but since I know nothing whatsoever about it, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't take out your frustration on me.
I've got to see Robert.
He's right in front of you.
What was that all about?
Nothing.
Well, Holly certainly did make it sound like it was nothing.
I can assure you everything is wonderful, fantastic, and just straight out peachy keen.
Ah, good. You're here.
Yeah, we aim to please.
What was the report from Washington?
Courier's on his way with the microfilm. I had to report so far empty-handed.
Okay, so what's the next move?
Now, before I get to that, I want an explanation from you.
About what?
You, installed the security system at Gerald's lab. I need to know why that system was penetrated without a break-in.
Wait a minute. Are you saying I'm responsible for the theft of that disc?
It amounts to that. It was your system. It obviously did not work. Why not?
Look, you know as well as I do that there isn't a security system in the world that's 100% safe.
Please spare me the obvious and answer the question.
I am answering it. The codes in Gerald's office and lab were broken the same way we break codes. Breaking codes is basic in espionage. And usually there is no way of telling after it's been done how it was accomplished.
Could I assume that you have learned something from this experience?
Learned what?
Since Gerald is recreating the disc, then you will have to design and install a complete new security.
Your timing is perfect, darling. I just made us some martinis.
Fine.
Would you like one now, or do you want to slip into something comfortable first?
Frankly, Celia, I'm too exhausted to even think about it. Or anything else for that matter.
Rough day at the hospital?
Very.
Did you at least get to see Dr. Gerald finally?
Finally.
You seemed so very eager to see him. Was it important?
He is a friend of mine, Celia, and a man I admire very much. Any time I get to spend with him is important to me.
Of course, darling. What did he have to say?
I was only with him a short time.
Oh, that's too bad. How's he feeling?
Damn it, I don't know. I didn't talk to him about his health.
It was just a polite inquiry, Grant.
Fine. I just don't feel like talking right now, all right?
About Dr. Gerald?
About anything. Oh, damn it. Look, darling, I'm sorry. Please sit down. You're right. I had a rough day. And I'm taking it out on you, and I'm wrong. I apologize.
No, we all have moods. I understand.
It's just that I've had a lot on my mind lately. But I do love you, darling. Please remember that if I ever seem irritable with you, remember, I love you very much.
I know.
There's been a lot of pressure at the hospital lately. I'll try not to bring it home with me.
Holly said it was that.
You were talking to Holly? Why?
Well, Grant, we're friends. Of course we were talking.
About the pressure I'm under?
No, not really. Just girl talk, you know. Complaints about busy husbands.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
Yes, there is. Sometimes I forget how good it is just to be with you. Please remind me to remember that, would you?
Consider yourself reminded. Care's all gone.
All gone.
I don't see any spies, so I assume I'm allowed out of the closet.
No. Believe me, Holly, it was nothing personal.
Fine, I enjoy being treated like a child.
Don't you understand? I'm keeping you out of this case because it's safer for you.
Well, that may be true as far as it goes, but I don't think it goes far enough.
I think you've lost me.
The way I see it, your business is your life. So if you keep me out of your business, you keep me out of your life. But I can live with that. I guess I have to. I don't have any choice.
I would hope that you want to share something more than me than just my work.
Your work consumes you, so your hope is academic.
How can you say that? Are you saying that all we have together is my work? Do we have nothing else?
We did once.
But no more, right?
I think things have changed.
Damn right. Ever since you discovered gambling.
That is a stupid and totally uncalled for comment.
Lady of the Cage.
Is that a new pet name by chance?
You are patron saint of this joint, ain't you? Almost left without you.
You mean to tell me you didn't know that I'd be back?
I wasn't sure.
Oh, ye of little faith.
My faith is stronger now.
Good, I'm glad. And you mean to tell me with an entire night ahead of me, you thought I wouldn't spend it with you?
Oh, I kind of hoped you would.
And you didn't hope in vain? Because here I am.
You sure are.
Excuse me?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Well, things were a little busy around here this afternoon. I didn't get a lot of chance to practice.
Yeah, neither did I.
But I'd run over some new material.
Good, no problem.
Won't bother you or anything like that?
No, no, as a matter of fact, we were about to run over some old material.
Yeah.
In the office.
Don't imagine that there's anything I can help you on.
I don't think so, no. I think we'll handle it on
I'm
our
always willing to do my part. I want you to know that.
Play the piano.
You got it.
So,